This is a very chill video. The princesses are on. This is like my chill out at home t-shirt. It was wash day today, so I'm just letting my hair dry a little bit, air dry before I style it, before I give it a little bit of hot air. But you know, it was wash day, everything shower day. But before I went to the gym today, this finally arrived, my Beautylish Lucky Bag. So I already opened it because I could not go train for like an hour and not actually know what was in there. But I still wanted to show you what's in here for a number of reasons. So I've been buying the Beautylish Lucky Bag for 2 years. This is my 3rd year buying the Lucky Bag. It's also my 1st year buying the XL Lucky Bag. So in my 2 previous Lucky Bags, I had just bought the regular. So if you don't know what the Lucky Bag is, Beautylish, beauty retailer from Canada, they do these Lucky Bags, which are basically mystery boxes, and they release them on Boxing Day. So December 26th, they go out for sale, and they have a couple of options. So the last 2 years, I've done the regular option, which is about $75 plus shipping. And I think you're supposed to get like $150 worth of product or something like that, which I have gotten in both occasions. Like, the value of the products inside surpasses the value of the box, like the purchase price of the box. And then they also have the XL box. In the regular bags, Beautylish offers the option of choosing your skin tone. So you can choose like fair medium or medium deep or dark deep or whatever it is, which allows for like more customizable makeup options, which is great. The downside of that was that I got the same lip liner 2 years in a row, which is, you know, it is what it is. I kept one and then I gave the other one to my sister, it was fine. And then this year I got the XL bag, which is, you know, the more expensive option. I think it's $150 plus shipping. There are no skin tone options on that one, so I was a little nervous. I was like, oh my God, what if I get a bunch of things that I can't use? So, you know, it's kind of a risk that you take with the XL one. And then this year they also had 2 brand specific Lucky Bags. They had one for Wayne Goss and one for Jeffree Star. But anyways, I went with the XL bag. So I just wanted to show you what's in here because I personally think that I have gotten lucky 3 years in a row. So I'll show you the products and we'll go over the value of them, and let me know in the comments if you think I got lucky or not. Let's just get to it. So I just have the box right here. Again, I already know what's in here, but I still want to show you. I'm just gonna grab things at random. Actually, let's start by the house brand product. So one thing that you can expect on every Lucky Bag is that you're gonna get a product from Good Molecules because it's a house brand from Beautylish. It makes total sense that they're gonna market the brand through, you know, this very yearly product that they do, this promotion that they do. This year, I got the Niacinamide Brightening Toner. I am actually surprised that I got this because almost every spoiler that I've seen on YouTube and on Reddit is the pimple patches, which makes total sense because the pimple patches is a very recent release. I think that they released those pimple patches last fall or so, but I'm not mad with a toner. I can always use a good toner. I've spoken about the fact that where I live, it's kind of hard to find toners that are not oil control. So I'm actually quite pleased to have a backup because I know that my husband must be low on toners. Last year, my Good Molecules product was a toner as well. It was the glycolic acid toner, which incidentally is in my husband's bathroom because I have another glycolic acid toner. This retails for $12. Again, it's the obligatory Good Molecules product that comes in every Lucky Bag. I was just surprised to not get the pimple patches, like honestly, like 98% of the Lucky Bags that I've seen. But this is product number 1, $12 value. Next up, I got this Kish recycled plastic claw clip. This retails for like $10. I am quite pleased that this is the kind that I got because this will serve a real need for me. I have curly hair, it gets big, it shrinks, you know, it's hard to pick up. Sometimes these things just snap on me. And so I'm always happy to try a new one, and I can use all the claw clips that I can find in the world. So I'm really, really happy to get to try this. I'm also especially happy, again, going back to like the fact that I've seen a lot of spoilers, I'm especially happy to not have received the little Hello Kitty clips because cute as they are, I know that they were not gonna be able to like stay on my hair because my hair is way too thick for that. So I'm actually very, very pleased with that. $10 value, but this is something that like serves a proper need for me. So I'm very, very happy with it. Product number 2. Product number 3, I was kind of surprised with this one. I mean, you always get a hair care product in the Lucky Bags, at least I do. I've gotten some Briogeo masks in the past, and I think I've gotten Briogeo 2 years in a row. I don't remember, but you usually get like one hair care product, and that has been the case for all the videos and pictures that I've seen on YouTube and Reddit. So the product that I got was the Orbe Run Through Detangling Shampoo. I don't particularly need a shampoo right now because I'm just starting a big bottle of Shea Moisture shampoo, but I'm very excited to have this because my experience with Orbe has been very positive. I tried their Gold Loss mask last summer from a Sephora Favorites kit, and it's really wonderful. So I'm always happy to try detangling shampoos. This is what the bottle looks like. It's plastic, but it feels really nice. Like, it's very aesthetically pleasing. Like, that's something that would like look cute on your shower if that's important to you. And it's not a small size, it's an 8.5 ounce size. Orbe is not cheap. Okay, I couldn't find this one on the Beautylish website. I tried to look for the prices on Beautylish for everything that I could. Some things I just found on the brand website or on Sephora, but it's probably gonna take a little bit for me to try this. I'll probably just pack it and take it wherever I go, but I'm really excited to try it because I like Orbe. Like, I haven't tried a lot from the brand, but I like Orbe. And given that my hair tangles from looking at it, if it's a detangling shampoo, of course I want to try it and I want to see if it actually works for me. This is very promising. I'm very excited about it. Product number 4, I got another Sonia G brush. I'm very happy about it. I was, crossing my fingers for a set, one of those extra lucky bags, but it's okay. It's okay. I got one last year too. This year, here it is. This is the Worker, what is it called? Worker M is what it's called. It's a medium-sized brush. Like, the one that I got last year is like, the bristles are like maybe 2/3 of the height of this one. And I use it very, 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 very often. The application of eyeshadow with this is perfect. It's perfect. I'm very, very pleased to have this. I mean, these are beautifully handcrafted in Japan. Nobody's mad to get a Sonia G brush, let's be real. Especially because they're very expensive. Like, this puppy's $36, one brush. So, I mean, and based on my experience with the other one, like, the quality does hold, but of course, like, making handmade brushes, the handle is wood, like, there's a lot of craftsmanship on that one. So I totally understand the price, and I'm really, really happy to get another one. Product number 5. We got a VCR palette. I got a VCR palette, my first Lucky Bag. It was the Petit Four Violetta, which I love. It's beautiful. So here is a new one. I've seen this in a couple of boxes. So I wonder if and I couldn't find it on Beautylish, but it is available still on the VCR website. This is the London Etoile palette. It retails for $30. And this is like a cute, tiny little 8-pan palette. I am very excited to travel with this. I don't have a whole lot of travel scheduled in the next few months, to be honest. Well, that's not entirely true. I'm gonna be back in Bahrain in April to go to the Grand Prix. Yes. It's not the first one of the season anymore. It's gonna be the 4th, but that's okay. And then I'm gonna be in Seattle in June, and then I have a wedding in Leavenworth in June. There are travel moments here and there where I'll be able to use this palette, but of course I'll use it like for regular makeup. There are some warm shades here, but it mostly leans cool. I'm very excited about this olive green here. It looks lighter on camera than it is in the pan, in my opinion. Like, in the pan, it has more gold than what you guys are seeing. And then of course, like, these bottom brown neutrals here, I'm so excited about these. This looks super white on the screen, but it's actually like a beige lid setting shade. I don't really know why it's translating like this on camera. Like, this is much darker in person than what you are seeing on camera. But based on my experience with, look how tiny this is. So tiny and cute. And of course, it has the skyline. I mean, this is singing to my little traveler heart. My dad always said that he thought that London would be a perfect city for me. So I've been dreaming of going to London for a very, very long time. He was very impressed with the city, and my husband's been to London twice. So it's definitely like on our list of places to go, and it's actually a place that we're debating on going for like our 40th birthday trip. We're both turning 40 this year, and we want to do like one fun, like nice bougie trip. And London is a strong contender, but we haven't decided yet. I am very excited to use this little 8-pound palette. The Viseart quality is ridiculous. It's amazing. Like the mattes from Viseart are just spectacular. And I mean, the shimmers do pack a punch. There's a duochrome on that Petit Four Violetta that is like, whoa. It's like indie duochrome. The kind of stuff that you see on an indie brand eyeshadow, like it's really something else. So I am super, super happy to get this. And these are my shades, like the pinks and the purples and like the browns, the olive greens, like those shades and I get along super, super well. So super excited for this one. Product number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is the Auric Plush Ritual. And I got it in the shade Bear. And I'm actually quite excited about this because if you remember my video of brands I want to try in 2024, I actually had Auric on my list and I didn't pull the trigger with anything. I didn't try it last year. So I'm very happy that I'm going to get to try something this year. Really appreciate the fact that the packaging has the name of the product here in Braille. I can't recall too many brands that have that level of like inclusivity. So bravo for Auric for including the name in language that is accessible to the visually impaired. And here is the packaging. Auric does beautiful packaging. I think it's like very luxurious. This is Samantha Ravndal's brand. And this product is like a lip treatment. It has like the little spatula here on top. I mean, this is attention to detail, y'all. And here is the product. It's just a lip mask. So this actually comes in handy because I think that I might have a little bit of a space, a gap between the time I finish my Laneige lip sleeping mask and the time I leave here. And I have a set of mini lip sleeping masks waiting for me in Oregon, but if I run out of the Laneige here, then I wouldn't have anything else to like fill the gap. This does. So I'm very, very excited to try it because consistently Samantha herself, like she talks about like how this is the product that everybody like sends her DMs about all the time. Like this is a lifesaver. This is the Auric product that I can't live without. So I'm psyched to get to try this particular lip treatment, especially because this winter, my lips, my husband's lips have been going through it, y'all. Like we are plowing through my Laneige, honestly, like both of us. So I'm really excited to try this one and see if it lives up to the fame that it has. And you know, it gives me the chance to finally try Auric. It's a brand that I've had my eye on for a while now. So it's a year late, but I'm finally getting to try Auric. So very excited for that. This retails for $36. Next up, we have a yummy skin blush from Danessa Myricks. If you've been here before, you know that I really, really like Danessa Myricks. I got the Groundwork Defining Neutrals palette in last year's Lucky Bag, and you've seen that palette ad nauseum in this channel. I have talked about it so much, but the reality is that throughout 2024, I would probably say that that was my most used eyeshadow palette throughout the entire year because it is so incredibly versatile. So I really like Danessa Myricks. I have one of these yummy skin blushes. I have the shade Jubilee, which is a little bit more brown, I think. I got the shade Rosé and Brunch. I mean, who doesn't love like a neutral rosy brown blush? And Danessa Myricks is so good at making things that work across skin tones. She is so in tune with colors and undertones that it's one of the things that I love about her brand. Here's a shade. Oh, that's yummy. That's gonna be beautiful in the summer when I'm a little bit more tan, but even now when I'm not as tan, oh, I'm not gonna swatch it right now because I wanna enjoy the untouched packaging for a little bit. Oh, but that's gonna be a beautiful shade. I'm so excited. I definitely wanted more of these blushes because they are beautiful colors and super long lasting for a cream blush. It's not cream on the skin. Like it ends up being like a cream to powder finish, but it's not drying at all. Average lasting power of these, about 10 hours, which I think that for a cream blush without setting it with powder is phenomenal. So I'm delighted to have another shade because I think that this is one of those cream blush formulas that in my opinion are whole line worthy. So I'm delighted to have another shade. We have 2 more products to go. The first of those 2 is this Botanic Pretty 5 Even Tone Brightening Serum Mask for all skin types. And this is a set of 5 sheet masks. Believe it or not though, this retails for $55. I'm like, really? 5 sheet masks for $55? Which, see, like, I think that this is like the filler product, even though it's a product that I would personally not buy, and despite the price point, like for me, this is like the product that I wouldn't pay for. I don't know, I'm not a sheet mask person. Like, I don't mind them. I think they're fun, and I think that for a temporary lift, they get the job done, but like I would not have bought this of my own volition. Everything else that I've shown you so far, absolutely I would buy of my own volition. This, probably not. Am I gonna use it? Of course I'm gonna use it, especially now during the winter because the air is incredibly dry. And even though like I'm not breaking out, I'm not like peeling because I've scaled back my tretinoin because the air is so dry right now, I'm still gonna use it. But I mean, I do feel like my skin is extremely dry at the moment, so extra self-care, especially right now in the season that I'm in, where I'm like staring at the abyss of unemployment in June because I don't have a job for next year yet. So I'm like, oh my God. So I think that extra self-care is gonna come in handy. So I don't know, maybe God's throwing me a bone here. Just making me do like slow down self-care days and put on a sheet mask, girl, and pamper your skin and try to relax. But this was the other product. I've seen other people get this one as well. The Yummy Skin Blush, I've seen it in a couple of Lucky Bags, but it's not the product that I've seen most often. The Plush Ritual, I've also seen in a number of Lucky Bags, so I'm not entirely surprised. Let's go back a little bit just so I can tell you like my observations on things that I've seen in other people's bags. So like the Yummy Skin, I've seen more in regular bags than XLs. And then the Auric, I've seen it's either the Plush Ritual or it's the one of the Smoke Reflex shades. It's like the pink Smoke Reflex shade. It's one of these 2 products for Auric. But being a smaller brand, I'm actually kind of surprised that they put it in the Lucky Bag. I'm kind of glad because since the only retailer where they sell Auric is Beautylish, then, you know, this will expose the brand to other people. And now, for the big ticket item of this year's Beautylish Lucky Bag, we have, and I am about this, ta-ta-ta, we have the Natasha Denona Rocha palette, a palette that I had absolutely no intention to buy. I mean, I have like 3 Natasha Denona palettes that have like pinks and purples on them. So I was like, yeah, I'm not buying that because I don't feel like I need it. But who couldn't be happy about getting this? I mean, are you looking at it? And purple's my favorite color. So why would I be happy about getting this? Hello? I'm just gonna show you. Look at this. Oh, I'm gonna have so much fun with this in February. Like Valentine's Day looks, yeah. Absolutely. Even like a more grungy, like vampy Valentine's Day look with the purples and the reds. Yeah. So this is the second time I've gotten a Natasha Denona Midi palette on a Beautylish Lucky Bag, which for me is like, alrighty, all right. So my first one was 2 years ago. It was the Natasha Denona My Dream palette, a palette that I had my eye on for a while. This year, it's the Russia palette, which incidentally is the most recent Natasha Denona release. So I'm delighted with it. And these are like my colors. I love soft pinks. I love purples. I love mauves. I'm very curious about this like marble blue purple thing. And I haven't had updated-ish Natasha Denona palette in a while. Like the last Natasha palette that I got was the My Dream palette. And since then, I know that the formulas have changed. So I am super excited about getting this. This retails for $69, which is the price of all her midi palettes. And I mean, I am absolutely delighted. I added up all the prices for the retail prices for all the items in my Lucky Bag, and it comes out to $320. I think I got lucky again. I think that this is fantastic. I think that part of it might be because I don't have a super gargantuan makeup collection and I don't have repeats. And again, like in the 3 years that I've been getting the Lucky Bag, I've only gotten one repeat, which was that Wayne Goss lip liner my first year and last year. None of this I have in my collection. These are all things that I know I'm going to use. These are all things that fulfill a purpose, that are unique to my collection, and that I'm super stoked about trying. I'm thinking about maybe doing a dedicated video for Rosha like I did for the Love palette a while ago with a couple of Valentine's Day looks. Let me know in the comments if you would like to see that. I'm thinking like a look that is more like blue purple, a look that is more pink, and then a look with the reds, like a sweet one, more like date one, and then maybe like a really vampy one. Let me know in the comments if you would like to see like 3 Valentine's Day looks with the Rosha palette. I would love to sit down and play with this one. And if you want me to like try some of the other products on camera, like the ones that can be tried on camera on like a trying new makeup video, I can absolutely do that. I mean, the reality is that this is like the last new makeup that I'm gonna get until I move in June, or at the very least until I know where I'm going, because I have to be realistic and know that, you know, I'm gonna have to pack all my makeup, everything that I have left in June. So I wanna make sure that that doesn't go too insane. And also like, I don't know like what my job situation is gonna be like. So I have to be a little bit more intentional with my money, a little bit more judicious with my spending, just to make sure that, you know, if we need to have a bigger cushion than what we have, that I am making provision for that. So what do you guys think? Did I get lucky? I think I got lucky. I think that I got a really awesome selection of products. So I am delighted to have upgraded to the XL bag. I think that it was worth the upgrade. I imagine that I maybe would have gotten like a smaller eyeshadow palette if I got the regular bag. Although, I mean, I've always gotten a big eyeshadow palette in both of my previous bags. So who knows? I'm very happy that I didn't get like iPads like last year. And I'm really happy that I didn't get the little Hello Kitty clips just because like for my hair's too big. They're not practical. But overall, I think that this was a really, really great lucky bag. I definitely feel like a lucky duck. So let me know in the comments if you got a lucky bag. Did you get any of these products? Did you get different ones? What has been your experience with a Beautylish Lucky Bag before? Or if you prefer any other mystery boxes? I like the concept of mystery boxes. These are the only ones that I've been buying consistently in the last couple of years. Overall, I like the concept of mystery boxes, and I think that I will buy the Lucky Bag again at the end of this year. It's probably gonna be an XL again if the money allows it, because so far, I've had 3 very lucky years, and that makes me very happy. I hope that you enjoyed the products that I got in my lucky bag, and if you would like to see any of them or hear my thoughts on any of them, please let me know in the comments. I'd be happy to try things out and let you know my opinion. Thank you once again for joining along for my adventures with makeup. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up so that 1, other people that like to see people get things out of mystery boxes can watch the video. And 2, in case anyone hasn't gotten their lucky bag yet and needs spoilers, please like this video so that YouTube can show it to people that are looking for lucky bag spoilers. The spoilers were very helpful for me because I don't mind spoilers for these kinds of things. But also, if you want to see any more of my adventures with makeup, especially this year, in this first half of the year when I am definitely cutting back and focusing a lot on finishing products as much as possible, make sure that you subscribe. Thank you once again for joining me. I hope you have a wonderful day wherever you are, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye.